What's up guys, I'm going to do another Black Ops 2 video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about it becoming backwards compatible, and just kind of my overall thoughts on it, and just kind of a review of it. And yeah, so first up, I want to say that I was absolutely shocked about this. Like when I first found out about it, I was like, holy crap, like my phone blew up with tweets and notifications and messages and stuff, and it was just like, man, that was just super unexpected. Like I was just sitting in class and then my phone blew up, and so I hurried and ran home and booted up my Xbox and my computer and just got to work making videos and stuff. And yeah, like I honestly really wasn't expecting it to become backwards compatible anytime soon. I mean, Microsoft even said themselves that they weren't working on it, and that was back in like January or February. So I guess like right after that, they're like, you know what, we should just do it already. And I mean, it works perfectly. And that's another thing I kind of want to talk about was performance. I mean, I don't have any real issues with Black Ops 2 on the 360. It ran really great and had like no real bad frame rate problems or performance problems, and it runs like the exact same as far as I can tell on the Xbox One, and that's fantastic. One thing that I really absolutely love about it is that I now have an open NAT on Black Ops 2. Like for whatever reason, I cannot get my 360 to have an open NAT on like any Call of Duty game, but my one automatically makes everything open, so I can now play Black Ops 2 with an open NAT, so that means I always get the best connections and I'm able to get into the best lobbies, and that's awesome. My very first game coming back on a Black Ops 2, I did really well, and that was the gameplay I posted yesterday, where it was just Black Ops 2 Xbox One gameplay, and you guys can check that out on screen. But I did really good. I got like a VSAT and a Lodestar, and just like I really wasn't expecting it. At first I was lagging a little bit, and then I just went off, and I really kind of surprised myself of how easy it was and how quickly I was just able to pick this game back up and just like absolutely go off. Because usually like within like the past couple of years, anytime when I go back to Black Ops 2, it's always kind of a struggle, and I never really do that great because one, the controller just feels so unnatural since I've been playing on the Xbox One for about 2 years now, and so the controller just feels odd. The sensitivity is super high, and since I've played on a low sensitivity on the Xbox One since I got it, I'm kind of used to a low sensitivity now too. And then just like the controller, the sensitivity, and all that, it just like it really makes for kind of like a weird experience, and so I can never like properly get back into Black Ops 2 and do as good as I know I can. But for some reason it just kind of clicked in my brain and just kind of clicked for me, and I was just able to go off. And I think that's just how it is for almost everybody now. Like I see almost everybody is doing just as good as they originally did in Black Ops 2, and I see a lot of new people online too. So I see a lot of Master Prestiges, you know, I'm a Master Prestige myself, but then I also see a lot of new gamer tags that are just barely like level 7 and like barely played this game at all. And I think that's great that it's either one of two things. One, people are actually new to this game and have never played Black Ops 2 before and are now experiencing it for the first time, which is absolutely fantastic. Or two, which I think is a more likely option, is that they like switch gamer tags or something, or they lost their old gamer tag and password or whatever, and so they're on a new account or just something like that. And I think that's fantastic that now like so many people are coming back online. Yesterday there was only about like 75,000 people online, and that really surprised me. I was like, are you serious? Only 75,000? But earlier tonight when I got on, I saw that there was like 125,000, so I was like, all right, yeah, that's more like it. And seriously, like every game mode was populated. I mean, League Play had like 3,000 people, and you know, like freaking Search and Destroy had like 4,000, and actually, I believe no, Search had like 11,000, but seriously, every game mode had enough people to play. You could find any game easily, and I mean, the lobbies, you know, they're kind of sweaty, you know, because a lot of these people who are playing are like hardcore Black Ops 2 fans and like Master Prestiges and people who really love this game and are really good at it. And yeah, but I really love this. When I go back and I play Black Ops 2 now, the first thing I notice is how, I'm not going to say how bad the game looks, but how dated it looks, because you can obviously see a lot of aliasing, and you can tell that the resolution isn't very high, and it's really apparent like the first time you play, like you boot up a multiplayer game and you're like, wow, look at all these jaggies, wow, this game really looks dated and really looks old compared to, you know, because we're used to these new games. We've been playing like on the Xbox One and PS4 for like 3-4 years now, and so we're used to this like new 1080p like crisp game and just really high quality games. And so when we go back to like a 360 game that is like sub 720p, it looks really rough. And I mean, it looked bad at first, but then after a while, I just kind of got used to it, and I was like, you know what, this isn't that bad. This game actually looks really fantastic. It still kind of holds up, you know, the gameplay is really good. Gameplay holds up, but I'm so glad that Black Ops 2 is backwards compatible. And I honestly, I don't know what else to say about it other than I'm so happy that this finally happened. And I think yesterday was probably the happiest I've ever been in like probably months, you know, ever since like Modern Warfare Remastered came out. Like, it was such an amazing experience just to be able to play this game again and just having so much fun with it. Like, it's such a great game, but there was just something about like having it become backwards compatible. Like, I've talked about this a lot, where I have my 360 like right next to me as I'm even recording this video, and if I wanted to, I could boot up Black Ops 2 on there and play it. I could like boot up Modern Warfare 2 and play it. But when a game is backwards compatible, there's just something else, something different that just kind of makes it, sets it apart, and it's almost like, it's like, wow, this is like a huge resurgence of the game, and just like makes it that much better. It makes you want to go back and play it again. And I mean, I hope that Activision like takes note of this and decides to do Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 and just every Call of Duty game backwards compatible. Like, I'm really surprised that they actually even allowed Microsoft to do this one. And I tried to get into an Infinite Warfare game earlier today because they added new contracts or something, and I could like barely find a game, and I was like, really? I like Infinite Warfare is like the newest Call of Duty game out, and I could barely find a game. But then I hopped back onto Black Ops 2 on my one, and boom, I was able to instantly find a game, and I was like, wow, that is crazy. But yeah, there you guys go. Thank you guys for watching. Tell me what you guys think of Black Ops 2 becoming backwards compatible in the comments down below. It's seriously so great, and I'm so happy that it finally happened. And honestly, I wasn't ready for it, but I mean, I'm so glad that it's here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.